I think something that we should talk about, because we've spoken about it before,
Yeah.
is that uh, the court case about trans kids not being allowed blockers has been
TAVISTOCK.
revoked completely.
Yes, the Tavistock court case that we were
Yay.
talking about before.
I'm not gonna lie, I think I've missed that entire news story because I don't own a TV. So I
Um,
don't
Neither-
watch the news,
oh, we
and
do.
well,
I
that's
stay
probably
away. I stay away from Facebook and Twitter news. I just scroll for literally dog pictures and penguin pictures and cats. Like that's what I have social media for. I don't actually, because I can't, because it's always something bad, and I don't think I can cope with it.
Well,
So,
about
that sounds like that sounds really amazing. Like as someone who...
earlier on in the year, there was a detransitioner who I won't mention their name because that's what they want. Who took the under 18s gender clinic in London to court because they detransitioned and decided they weren't trans after hormonal surgery.
Yeah.
And blamed them and said that children shouldn't be allowed blockers and to consent to their own medical treatment. And initially, about 6 months ago, I think, she won. So the NHS were like, okay, we need to relook at this. This isn't right. So they took it back to court, and we won by a landslide, and the ban was immediately revoked. So,
so because this person decided halfway through their treatment that actually I don't think I'm trans.
Yeah.
At the age of what, 16?
I think she's like 25. She had blockers at 16, and then she started T when she was 18, and she had top surgery when she was 20 or something.
Well,
and then she went back on it in her mid-20s and was like, I blame the Tavistock for allowing me to have blockers.
But she didn't have to have she didn't have to have the top surgery. She could have just had blockers.
Yeah. Like,
so it's no one's fault except hers. Like,
exactly.
It's not even her fault. Choice. It's not even her fault for, like, in her brain, she must have been, like, I know that discovering who you are can be just a brain scattering thing.
Yeah.
So not knowing, do I identify as a female? Do I identify as a male? Do I want boobs? Do I want this? Do I want that? Am I who I think I am?
Yeah.
But so going as far as having the surgery it's not necessarily wrong. It's wrong for her to say, I blame you for my choices.
Yeah.
Her choices
exactly.
were to take the blockers, and she had those 2 years to think, are these blockers helping me discover who I am? Are these blockers right for my body? And am I making the right choice by booking the top surgery and going through plastic surgery and tissue removal? That's
like,
no,
it's
that's
and
no
it's not
surgery.
an easy process either. Like,
big
you don't
surgery.
It's not an easy process to even get the blockers in the first place because you've got
you're in
all
the process for approximately a decade. Like where we're at the moment.
It's not easy.
You're in the process.
To start the process in the first place, which is why a lot of people are scared to come out as that thing because they can't be who they want to be when they're female presenting or male presenting, when they feel the opposite.
And it's a lot of scrutiny. Like, Casper, I've known you've been to committees of people who aren't trans. They're just cisgendered, like, random people who somehow have the ability to make these decisions for trans people, who sit across from you and grill you about how you live your life. And if you're not quote unquote male enough or quote unquote female enough, then you're apparently not trans and you're not the gender that you say you are. And it's not an easy process to go through for anybody. So if you've gone through that whole process and then you're 25 and you want to turn around and say that it's somebody else's fault, I think you've got some kind of mixed wires somewhere.
Yeah.
I do hope she's okay and like.
Yeah.
She does clearly need some help.
Yeah.
Like, in the nicest way possible. She needs to go to bloody therapy. Because making thousands of trans kids suffer because of her mistake.
Yeah.
There's something going on there.